formulating courage. So within our day-to-day lives, we can interpret distraction as our greatest opponent, because naturally speaking, we are elevating. The manifestation of our existence, the manifestation of our vibration is always elevating to some degree. And although our mental state of existence may feel like it's not, the spiritual state of existence is. Because what we must understand is everything that we're experiencing, we're documenting. Within this documentation, ultimately, it doesn't matter what we're experiencing, we're documenting that experience. And all we're waiting for is almost like a change of, like, literally like a canvas change. And that canvas change is maybe perspective. And with the change of perspective, we'll be able to look at all the experiences which we've experienced and be able to look at them from a perspective change of like, whoa, whoa. And that's why we're always elevating, because even though in this moment, maybe we feel like we're going down, we're going backwards, realistically, we are elevating, because every experience is a documentation. And depending on, it doesn't matter what our minds are telling us, like realistically on a spiritual level, on a level of truth, that as long as we're experiencing, we're moving forward, because every experience has a purpose, and every purpose there is a lesson to be learned. So it's more about trying to change our perspective of how am I getting myself a different perspective? How am I getting myself to be able to look at life in a different way? How am I going to successfully implement change so I can see life from a different perspective? And it's this recognition within ourselves, which we'll be able to look at all of our experiences and ultimately be thankful for those experiences. Because every most heartbreaking experience, or every most torturous experience, is only a perception. It's a perception of existence. And as long as we can raise our perception above that experience, then ultimately we can become grateful for that experience, because we're now above it, and we can look that without that experience, we were never going to have that chance to raise above it. And that's why every experience is happening for a reason, to give us choice, the choice to either stay in the chaos of that experience or to accept that experience for actually a positive, for a benefit, for our essence of existence to manifest and learn to conquer that level of awareness. And once we start to conquer that level of awareness, we start to bring a shift in our existence. We start to look at life from a different perspective. We start to love life. We start to bring joy into our lives. We start to manifest our lives to the existence of devotion, to consistently trying to be thankful for things in our lives, which we often, when we're in the chaos, in the milkshake, we never have a chance to just stop and say thank you. And by starting to, look at ourselves from a different angle of actually gratitude and thankfulness, we get to say thank you more often. We get to be glad for the experiences which have taken place, because we can start to understand that every experience which is taking place is a positive for us, no matter how it may come across as a negative, or how it may come across as like a bad experience. No experience is bad over an extended period of time, because we get to gain the knowledge and truth within time. And that is what's always elevating, is knowledge and truth is always elevating within us, as every experience is knowledge and truth to some degree, and that is always being documented within ourselves to learn eventually.